I'm just happy to be a part of it all. Believe me, this is an unbelievable feeling here in this building. And it is a shame that this building will be torn down and the new one built directly across the street just from the atmosphere alone of coming here. Andy Van Hellemond works his second game in the finals.
And Andy Van Hellemond working in the finals for the 16th straight season.
Swede Knox and Ray Scapinello will be the two linesmen. Don Koharski, the backup tonight. Tom Barrasso, the starting goaltender for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
What a 15-5 and a 2.71 goals against average. He now has the top save percentage in the NHL in the playoffs, .911. Eddie Belfour, record of 12-4, 2.36 goals against average.
Eddie Belfour leaves it near side. Jaromir Jagr, Maloney, and Trunty of the trio. Jagr with a shot. He shoots and scores from the right wing circle. And the Penguins take a 1-0 lead. Oh, scratch my back with a hacksaw. What a vicious wrist shot by Jaromir Jagr. And the Penguins take an early 1-0 lead here in Chicago.
First goal for Jagr in the series since that tremendous goal he scored in the third period of game one. He just circled off the boards. Troy Loney made a beeline down the boards to pop the puck loose. Jagr picked it up, walked out, and snapped it over the stick glove of Eddie Belfour. Jagr does not pull the trigger that often with a wrist shot in that situation, but he had a lot of net to work with, and he put it in off the far post.
On to center ice, and it's grabbed now by Roenick. Roenick back on the ice surface, gets the puck to Chelios, and Chelios turns around, avoiding a check by Kevin Stevens, and on to Stepan Matteau. Right wing pass. Here's Graham into the Penguins. Here comes to the backhander stop. Rebound score. Kirk Graham got his own rebound back, and the Chicago Blackhawks have tied the game at 1. I'll tell you, that was dangerously close to being an offside play there. But the Hawks get the tying goal. Dirk Graham finally gets one by Barrasso here in Chicago, and the Hawks have tied the game.
Barrasso stopped the first shot. The rebound came out and hit a skate or something, went right back into the net. I'd like to see that one again. Matteau, the man who made the play to him. Graham appeared to be way in the offensive zone when he got it. Barrasso made the save. He got his own rebound and put it in. Good play by Graham, but he looked like he was 10 feet over the blue line when that puck was sent over the line by Matteau.
Well, I wish we had a different angle at it, but I do not believe, I just don't think he was onside. Here's Lemieux now, and Tocchet teaming up. Lemieux to the right side of Kevin Stevens, cuts around in on Busquets. Backhander, he shoots and scores. Kevin Stevens gets it right back. Oh, look out, Loretta. The Penguins have taken the lead, 2-1. Lemieux to Stevens, and the Penguins answer that goal, coming right back to cash in at 6:33, 12 seconds after Graham had scored.
And this off Mike Keenan's lips, Dominic. And here comes Dominik Hasek, the Czechoslovakian goaltender. Lemieux pushed it over, a little saucer pass to Stevens. He cut in on the backhand. Belfour was lunging for that puck again with a stick, and right through the 5-hole. He did not play that one at all. Belfour looking as if he's fighting the puck again. And that'll be all for him, at least for now. Keenan has been known to play musical goaltenders and send his goalies back in after pulling him in situations like this.
Dominik Hasek feeds his first action here in this series.
For years, Hasek was considered the best goaltender in Europe.
He has appeared in 2 playoff games this year. 0-1 with a 2.31 goals against average. And this young guy is going to come on for the Blackhawks.
He plays that butterfly style also, and he'll also put that stick flush to the ice, lay it down across his pads to block shots between the legs. And the style is similar to Eddie Belfour's in that regard.
Hasek was an 11th round draft choice of the Blackhawks back in 1983 when it wasn't real fashionable to draft people. Now in front, here's Graham tying the game as he got open in front. And Dirk Graham gets his second, and we're off and running again. We're tied at 2. Do you believe this? 3 goals in less than a minute. Dirk Graham gets his second and his 6th of the playoffs, and it is 2-2.
The Hawks were looking
30 seconds, 3 goals.
Mike Keenan thought that his team would be able to play a little looser here tonight and generate more offense. That was a good pass off the boards to Graham, and all he had to do was one time and into the net.
I'll tell you, the guy that's putting things up on the scoreboard doesn't even have time to punch him into the computer. They're coming so fast. Chelios sliding the puck over to Graham. The Penguins at 20% on the power play against Chicago here in this series so far.
Scotty Bowman said today that they worked on some things to try to get the power play going. He wasn't happy with the way it had been going.
3 out of 15, and this is the 16th chance. And Lemieux into the Chicago end, pulls back, good drop pass to Murphy, a slap shot, never got to the net. Now it's free in front, score! Lemieux, he gives the Penguins a lead. Off Hasek, and Lemieux drills it home on the rebound, and the Penguins have a 3-2 lead. Oh, she wants to sell my monkey. Mario Lemieux, after the shot by Larry Murphy, and the Pens score a power play goal, and Chelios has to take that long walk or skate from the penalty box to the bench.
Well, Lemieux had the puck on the right wing boards. He threw it back to the point to Murphy, who drilled it to the net. It got through off Hasek. Hasek down on his back, and Lemieux patiently lifted that puck with a backhand up over Hasek.
Swing it around to the far side. Stevens looks for it. Noonan put a good check into him to force him off the puck, and it goes back behind the net. Murphy lost in front. A good play by Justin Lemieux, but he can't beat Barrasso. Oh, an excellent play by Lemieux of the Hawks. Put in front, shot, score, and a hat trick for Dirk Graham. We're tied at 3. Pretty pass out of the corner, and Dirk Graham right on the doorstep bangs it home as the Hats come on the ice here, and we've got a 3-3 game in the first period.
Well, the Hawks said today that they wanted to get more plays side to side, making traffic in front of Tom Barrasso and also getting him to move from one post to the other. Plays going back and forth, and boy, they've been able to do that. Graham has been able to hammer a couple of shots in from right on the doorstep with passes coming through that goal mouth area. He's had easy pickings, wide open off to the side of the net against Barrasso. Noonan with a good play. Lemieux went after him, but not quickly enough, and Graham was wide open behind the defenseman, Larry Murphy.
Ulf Samuelsson and Lemieux bursting back into the Chicago end. Drop pass to Kevin Stevens. In front, got a man Tonkin, and he can't ram it home. Now Stevens in the corner, sends it right in front. Here's Tonkin right there. He shoots and a score! The Penguins take the lead. Rick Tonkin, I think, got it off the glove of Dominic Hasek, and the Penguins have regained the lead. They lead 4-3. Oh, go ahead, make my day. Rick Tonkin in front. Hasek, I think, got a piece of it, Paul, but he was able to get it by him. And the Penguins regain the lead 58 seconds into period number 2.
Well, Lemieux and Tocchet and Stevens were on the ice for all of Graham's goals in the first period. And so were Roberts and Murphy. So what the Penguins did was go back with Stanton and Ulf Samuelsson on the ice with those three to start the game, the period I should say. And then they took Paul Stanton off and put Shell Samuelsson on. This line made something happen.
And wristed back to the Penguin goal, and Barrasso will leave it for Gordy Roberts. Roberts could not get it out. Chelios in deep, put it in front to center, and his shot on top of the stick of Barrasso. Made a key save on Brent Sutter there. Yager's pass to Lemieux, one man to beat Steve Smith. Lemieux takes the puck into the Chicago and makes a move on Smith, comes down, backdoor pass to Stevens. Oh, what a save by Hasek on Kevin Stevens. That might be the save of the night as Dominic Hasek stopped Kevin Stevens on a brilliant move by Lemieux. But Hasek denying Kevin Stevens. And the Penguins stay on top by just 1. Mario Lemieux put Mr. Smith again on that highway going to Milwaukee. Ronnie Francis winning the faceoff. Left point, Gordy Roberts will take a slap shot that missed the target. And Jeremy Roenick of the Hawks looking for Brian Noonan. Noonan, Gilbert on either side now for Jeremy Roenick. Gilbert comes on to Roenick, shooting in front, deflected in! The Hawks have tied it. Brian Noonan, it was off his body and deflected by Barrasso. Tommy knew it immediately. He didn't even have to wait for the light to come on. I think it hit Noonan in the chest. Or Noonan in the chest and went in. The game is tied. Unless it hit a Penguin defenseman, that might be a possibility. But the Hawks tie it.
Noonan dumped it to the corner. Roberts had a tough time turning to get back and get it. Phil Bourque was there before Roberts was, and then he was out of position when Roenick got to it. And Noonan had position on Larry Murphy as well and was able to deflect that in. Gordy Roberts just got caught betwixt and between on that play.
Stevens finding Tonkin. Lemieux wanting the puck, and he gives it to him at the Chicago line. But Kravchuk lost it now in front. Here's Lemieux. In on goal is backhander. Stopped by Hasek. Great save again by Dominic Hasek on Mario Lemieux. And he gave more moves than Mae West on that one. But Hasek again continues to sparkle to stop Mario Lemieux. Now the Hawks come back on the rush. And here's Jocelyn Lemieux to the Penguins end. Right side of Graham. His shot blocked by Ulf Samuelsson. It comes around to Brian Noonan left wing boards. Lemieux has had a couple of key chances against Dominic Hasek, but he has been spectacular in stopping Lemieux, particularly on the stick hand side. Mario's going to have to give him a little different look. Here's Lemieux again. He got around Chelios. Knocked down, though. Feed it ahead to Stevens, and a great play around Hasek, and Hasek challenges him to come out and knock it away. Dominic Hasek, another big goaltending effort. Kravchuk put it into the zone. The Penguins have possession. They get it to the blue line, and the Hawks now Can't hold on to it. And McEachran flies down the right wing into the Chicago zone. Drop pass to Yager. Yager in front, got a man there. Francis backhander, stopped by Hasek, who made the save on Ronnie Francis on the backhand attempt. And Dominic Hasek is coming up tough in goal for the Chicago Blackhawks. Off Samuelson defensively, looking for Tocchet out ahead of Lemieux, breakaway by Smith. Here he comes, Lemieux in on goal against Hasek. He shoots it, Hasek robs him again. Oh, great balls of fire, Dominic Hasek stopping everything the Penguins are throwing at him. They've loaded up the big truck, they brought it into Chicago, and he's cleaning out all the sinks. He's making some fantastic saves. Lemieux trying to go up high, and Hasek said, not this time either.
Rick Tocchet made a great pass off the boards to Lemieux, which you don't see there, but Lemieux went in. He didn't even deke. He really just held the puck on the stick, never double clutched, didn't really do anything to fake Hasek. He went down and got up with the glove and made the save.
Roenick is flying. Great hockey here. Roenick on the right side. Drop pass for Goulet. He can't shoot it now. Turns around, looking to make a play, and he lost the puck to Lemieux, and here is Tocchet up ahead. Lemieux brings it up 2-on-2 to the Chicago end. Drop pass to Tocchet. Has Murphy open. He's there. His shot went right over the crossbar. Larry Murphy won a game for the Penguins earlier this year on a similar type of shot. Here's Murphy again, right wing circle, fires it, and he scores! The Penguins take the lead, 5-4. Larry Murphy, I believe, will get the goal, and the Penguins have the lead again, 5-4. Oh, call Arnold Slick from Turtle Creek. Oh, boy, the Pens just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and Larry Murphy shot it. I believe he'll get the goal. And the Penguins are up by 1.
He had an identical opportunity earlier. Mario banged Chris Chelios to the boards, got the puck to Tocchet, who made a great play off the boards to wheel it out to Murphy, and that puck sailed into the net and appeared to hit the stick of Sean McEachran.
It might have hit McEachran on the way in. What'd I tell you? All the great saves, and I may have been deflected in. 12-13 left in the third. The Penguins 5 and the Hawks 4. Jimmy Pack of Pittsburgh. The go-ahead goal here in this hockey game in the third period by Larry Murphy. Here's Francis back now with McEachran 2-on-1. Francis comes in, shoots and scores! Ronnie Francis beats goaltender Hasek like a rented mule. He looked off and beat him on the short side, I believe. And the Penguins now lead 6-4. Ronnie Francis looked off on McEachran, and he drills it home from 30 feet, and now Pittsburgh has a 6-4 lead here in the third.
I don't know, you think the Penguins are getting enough odd man breaks in this hockey game?
The Hawks are pressing. They wanted to take the lead so badly, and he beat him right on the short side.
Francis is so good at coming straight at the goaltender and just rifling the puck past him. He does that all the time. He doesn't really deke or anything. He just makes it look simple. He just drills you, overpowers you. McEachran was coming in on that side. He never even looked at him. Forget it. Well, Ken Dryden, who was a great goaltender of the Montreal Canadiens, said the reason Scotty Bowman was a great coach is because he just let the players decide the game. He let them go out and just play the game. But the fact of the matter is, he does a lot of juggling of his players and lines, and he does have an effect on the outcome of games.
Well, Paul, I'll tell you learn from experience, and certainly he has enough of that. And here's Grimson now on their side. Shooter right to that stop. Rebound in front. Score! The Hawks get a goal to make it 6-5. Jeremy Roenick, and they're not out of it yet. Jeremy Roenick comes up with his second goal of the game, and boy, he scores a goal when they need him the most to get him back within 1. You got to give the Hawks credit there. They've come right back down to get back within a goal.
Two Penguins in the corner, a weird hop off the, where did it hit? Barrasso's stick, it came out. Pack was unable to play it. Roenick got there first and hammered it back into the net. Barrasso was already down, so he couldn't get over to stop Roenick.
28 seconds left. Chelios pulls back. He'll get it to Roenick. No, went right by. Trottier has it, trying to go to the empty net, and he can't do it. 22 seconds left here in regulation. Chelios steps up. He'll pass to Brent Sutter. Penguins lead 6-5. Roenick with the puck into the Penguins end. Dance around one man. Shoots it, but he missed the net. 13 seconds left. Trottier golf it up. Lemieux's got the puck, and he can't get it out. Right in front of Flexen. Oh, what a save by Barrasso. Right up the play, and Goulet right in front. 5 seconds to go. Loose around to the far corner. 2 seconds. The Penguins are going to win the Stanley Cup, I believe. Chelios shoots it, blocked. The Penguins have won the Stanley Cup. Oh, Lord Stanley, get me the brandy. The Pittsburgh Penguins have won the Stanley Cup. Mike Keenan shaking hands with Scotty Bowman. But the Penguins mob Tom Barrasso as they hold on. I'm telling you, it was that close to being a tie game. Goulet almost tied it. for the Chicago Blackhawks as the Penguins celebrate behind the Penguin goal. It's absolutely a great thrill. It really is, no matter if it happens once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. Look at Scotty Bowman with a big smile, giving a great big hug to Rick Tocchet right now. And there goes Lemieux, carrying the Stanley Cup around. It'll come back to Pittsburgh. And we will have a big day somewhere to celebrate this moment.